Good evening, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Busa Secret Show. Here we have Lucas with us today to start our new year with super powerful bang because he's going to share with you what is his view on 2021 share market. In fact, I personally feel that really beginning 1st January, the market really different already. That's what I observe lah, right? Past few months, the market is not like after COVID market. It's like normal kind of market. So maybe let's listen to Lucas punya view on what he thinks about this year's theme, like what is the next glove stock, what is the next tech stock, right? And how is his strategy to tackle 2021. Now, in case you do not know, Lucas is actually our broker, our favorite broker for saving investment from UOB Kay Hian. And if you like his sharing, you can actually open an account with him. If you like to learn how, just let me know at the comment below. How's everyone doing? Right? Phyllis Tan say good evening. Hi, Lucas. How do you feel
Hello,
today,
hi
Lucas?
guys. I think today, if you are monitoring market, I think you will be a bit panicking lah because of the political issue. Okay, Malaysia has been a very special place because we do have really drama kind of politics in Malaysia. Or how do I say? Because always there's a noise or there's a news say that there's a government want to change or who collaborate with who, and then come out with a new government, stuff like that, and actually doesn't happen. But I think last few times doesn't cost anything, but this time the market do react a bit lah. Okay, especially for those that are government related counters. Okay, so this is the one of the risks that you need to be aware on if you are looking to invest in infrastructure counters, looking for those government project-based counter, like for example, Dsonic, MyEG, um, last time used to be Press Berhad, and this kind of counters that really depends on government projects. Okay, because in terms of credibility, Malaysia, I think, is quite low lah. You see, the high HSR projects can be cancelled just like this, and there's a lot of project can be cancelled, and then the government say, "Oh, we just compensate lah." So there's a lot of uncertainty that we are facing right now, and especially this year. I would say that it's not like last year. It's not easy to invest, especially all those counter already at high valuations, and like for example, tech counters. We just me and Ming Tech just discussed about one of the counters. They are all listing, but in terms of valuation, Malaysia and other countries, same company, the valuation can be very different. Okay, this is also caused by one thing. Um, as you do some research, you can see that actually Malaysia, we have a negative foreign funds outflow throughout the whole year last year, and most of the volumes or most of the fund are injected by retailers. So retailer like to go to those counters that is so-called recommended by other, maybe other gurus, or recommended by friends, and usually will have group, like for example technology counters. That's why everyone uh, is like buying even though the valuation is very high. And also um, to be honest right now, like the whole market, some counters that doesn't perform, they stay sideways, sideline, stagnant. But those that really can perform, the valuation can be spike up a lot by a lot. Some valuation is really more than 100 for technology counters. So you need to really be aware whether the counters or the company can sustain at this kind of share price. If nothing happen and everything according to expectation or above expectation, then the share price can continue to go up. But if anything happens, might hit the share price very great lah. You need to be aware. Like for example, right now, actually Malaysia are so-called export countries. We do have a lot of company that do exportation. Like for example, tech counters, palm oil counters, and also some of the like even glove counter. We are also so-called exports company lah. So this kind of a company, we do really get hit by the US dollar. So a lot of people has been expecting the growth is a lot, and also there's a lot of profit around. But do be aware, next quarter onwards, you might see some impact on the currency as well lah. Like also furniture. So they say that there's a 1% drop of a currency or strengthen in Malaysia ringgit. There will be 1% of profit will be affecting by the currency. So those that use US dollar as a trading currency, then you need to be aware. And also oil counters as well, they are using US dollar. So one of the things that you need to keep in mind that the result might not up to certain standard lah for some company. So Mingtek, and there's any questions from our audience?
I think you gave a very interesting opening remark. So maybe we just chill with the audience first, right? Hi, Thomas. Hi, Vince Wong. Hi, Phyllis Tan. Now, where are the other people, right? Usually we have a lot of people. Now it's like all still very sad from today's market, is it? No, Lucas, do you realize that, or do you find that recently the market has not been so happening anymore? Since like
Yeah.
not so
Okay.
happening. What do you
Okay.
think?
First thing first. I think you do need foreign funds to spike out our market. One of the thing is we do have political uncertainty. So I think some foreign funds are reluctant to come in and invest. Second is those good counters, the valuation already quite high. So I think as a fund manager perspective, you will want to wait for a while. And then third thing is I think most of the retail investor already so-called utilize or maximize their funds to invest in Malaysia company lah. So I think if you really want the market to continue go up, I think you need funds. Okay, you need funds to really push up the market. Okay, even though like for example, some industry are doing very well, but there's no funds, the share price cannot go up. Okay, this is one of the things. So I think the market will be very choppy lah for this year. There will be a lot of ups and downs in the market. But if you want to have a really good bull run, I don't think so. But if you looking at the market is crashing by a lot, I don't think so also. Will be very choppy. Because if you want the market to crash, you need to fulfill certain point, like something really bad happens, like mutation of the COVID-19, and then the vaccine doesn't work, and then or there's a so-called money policy tightening, something like that, then dry out the money market, then the stock will crash. But I don't think the second will happen the about the policy. But the first, there will still be risk there will still be risk that the virus could mutate. Okay, this is the one of the thing that you need to know. So I will say that I do wish for a healthy correction lah. I think a healthy big correction so that I can buy in shares that I want. But right now, all the stock that I want to buy, valuation is really tough for me to justify why I want to go in big lah. So I'll be trading lah. I'll be trading lah. There will be a point that drop to support point, I'll buy, and then go up to resistance point, and then cannot go up, I will sell, something like that. I won't go in very big lah. in terms of my funds.
See, this is the investor punya pain all the time, right? I remember as well, in year 2019, I have the same feeling, like all the stocks is like all-time high, right? So expensive, right?
Yeah,
I wait for a market crash so I can buy. Then when market crash actually come, market crash come already, but cash not enough. Or want to buy but scared it will go lower
yeah.
because
This
limited
is
amount of cash.
this is one of the thing that I realized lah. Last time I also do the same thing. Like everyone, I think also do the same thing. Like you scared the market will keep on crashing. Like
Actually, you can make money one, just that if can buy lower, I make more.
Yeah, correct. I think this is one of the things that we need to learn about investment strategy. What kind of strategy are you using? Averaging down a certain point really cheap, you buy by batch or something like that, then you won't worry. But you see, like for example, a good company like UWC, Penta, this kind of company, when I think last year March, they dropped until PE like 15, 18. It's cheap, but I also scared lah. I don't buy a lot lah. Okay, but right now you see the P is like 180 and 100, so much different. So you ask me whether I should buy now, I won't buy now lah, unless it drop back to maybe like 30, then I will start buying lah. But right now, I think I will trade lah. I will still buy, but not in terms of a big investing for my funds lah.
I just bought in Penta Hong Kong today, actually, in batches. Actually, very weird. I tell you, it's like I got cursed, Really, really, it's like I got cursed one. Every time I see a stock I think is good, I think maybe I want to buy in. Tomorrow will shoot up one. Like I never tell anyone, I think I want to buy in tomorrow. Tomorrow, directly up 10% or 7% one. All the time, like so one, must make me buy at the high side one. Yeah. But good lah. At least it's going up means starting to go uptrend. Yeah.
Yeah, correct. I think we can share some industry or share some view on certain topic or certain team. Any team that the audience want to ask, like for example EV team or plantation team or maybe solar team. We try to
Oh yeah.
discuss.
Before we continue, we are gonna talk about team and maybe we'll share what we are doing. But we need to be very clear with you that in today's discussion, both of us are not giving you any recommendation to buy or sell any stocks. I am not licensed. Lucas is a broker, right? So whatever I share here or whatever Lucas share is just sharing from our personal experience. We are simply discussing stock with each other, and you shouldn't take anything that we have said, to take action in your investment at all. Fine? Okay, good. All right. So yeah, people are starting to ask about hibiscus, oil and gas. I guess oil and gas, energy sector, because it's like one of the focus points.
Actually, okay, two things that you need to know about commodity price and the demand. A lot of people asking me about oil price and also the steel price, because steel price really shoot up by a lot. Okay, two things that you need to know: whether the price going up because of what. Okay, like for example, price go up because of the demand going up. Okay, so there will be price increase and production increase as well, so they can earn a lot. But if the price go up because of a supply issue or because of other issue that doesn't cause the demand to increase or actually cause the demand to decrease, this doesn't really benefit the company as well. Okay, this one you need to know. Okay, second is about oil counters. Actually, okay, for upstream, yeah, the oil price increase. But one thing is, we are Malaysian company, as I say, we do get affected by the foreign currency as well. If we are calculating in US dollar, um, the oil price must go up by a lot compared to the currency. Currency has been dropping more than 10% from the up. I think from 4.4 now it's already 3.9. So actually, yeah, actually it's a lot. It's a lot. You don't see the price 3.9 is okay, something like that. But some of company can get affected by more than 5 to 10% difference in terms of profit. So maybe this is one of the thing that also cause the price doesn't go up by a lot lah. Okay.
Yeah, makes sense. So those that invest in like US stock one, this will not be a good time for you to. I don't know. Like for me, I invest in US stock, right? And this is not a good time for me to move back the money because when I move
Yeah,
it
correct.
4.3, right? Wow, I never expect to go back to 3.91. The currency. This is unexpected. Why? US
Because of
dollar going down.
yeah, US is weakening because of some monetary policy stuff lah, and their expansion. So they are maybe they are trying to give out more, print out more money to sustain the market and also to support the stock market lah. So this one I do really need to read up and see what is their
Yeah.
current move and also the future move, what they need to do.
Actually, this currency drop is a gradual thing or suddenly drop one, and will it affect tech
Gradually,
gradually lah.
gradually drop one.
Thank you, Amanda, for sending 10 stars. Hey, by the way, bro, we now have this star feature. People, if like our sharing, right, they can send us stars one.
Oh, this one I don't know.
The star, I think 1 star is equals to 1 cent US dollar. Something like that.
I see.
You can't see from here, and you need to see from
Yeah,
here.
I can't see.
Yeah. So anyway, what is your pick? What sector do you think will do well? Like I personally, initially, I thought oil and gas sector would do well. That's why, I bought into some oil and gas counter. But recently, because I read something, this one is actually endangered territory, oil and gas counter. You are like speeding against time, So speeding against time as in if the Tesla battery comes out and a lot of people start to use the electric vehicle, then I feel like, it's quite dangerous for me to
Okay,
continue.
for me, commodity or like oil and gas counter, they are cyclical stocks. Okay, so you are trading, you are not holding for long term, maybe 6 months, 1 year, and then you need to get out of the industry of the counters, just like steel counters. Okay, they are not going up gradually like those like F&B counters, like tech counters, because tech counters all they are in compounding and they are scalable. Oil and gas is not, because they are heavily depends on the oil price. And also definitely I do agree on Mingtech actually is a sunset industry, but not so fast. They will gradually go down, and eventually I think even Petronas, they pledge maybe like I'm not sure what is the date. I think 2050 or something like that. They want to go 100% green or something like that. Some Norwegian company already stopped drilling, attracting the oil, something like that. So it's in terms of time lah. So I think electric car, one of the uh, most consumption for oil and gas lah is transportation ma. So if we can fix the transportation and everything convert to electric car, then the oil and gas industry, the demand will drop by at least half lah. Okay, so if drop by at least half, then I think the oil price couldn't go up by a lot lah. So this is one of the thing. No? So next thing,
5 years time.
5 to 10 years lah. For Malaysia, maybe 10 years lah. We are a bit slow lah. But one thing is very interesting. If you are looking for long-term investment, I think it's more than 5 to 10 years. Those that really can benefit from battery, electric cars and everything, and you need to start looking for long-term investment, maybe dollar averaging. What are the like maybe battery supplier or those that offer subscription for battery charging or something like that, or maybe even for our electricity supplier, our monopoly company in Malaysia, maybe they will be benefiting from this as well. But it's in very long run. It's not now. So, so if you are looking for long term, maybe you can look into this part. For those that uh, is charged by monthly or charged by levy one, those that have a recurring income business. So that are the business that I'm looking for if I want to invest for long term.
Yeah. So maybe we can start looking into electric car charging station and maybe utility. Yeah. But then at the same time, we also need to consider, is there bad impact to TMB? I don't know. Maybe when you're using solar energy, you need to subsidize and you may have losses here, but then higher demand there. I don't know.
Okay,
Yeah.
there's two parts of Tenaga. One is they have power plant, they generate electricity. Another one is they sell, they are like a broker. They take in the electricity and then sell to retailers. This is one of the part. So this part actually they don't get affected because you generate solar power, you still need to sell to Tenaga. Tenaga still needs to sell to retailer. It's like an intermediate, like a broker. So they charge the difference. So in this part, I'm very interested in. So
And
so
because
let's
they have
how
the monopoly, so they can
correct.
set price, right?
Correct. That's how we still need to actively monitor what is their restructure like and what is their policy like lah. But if it's everything is okay, I think supposedly in long run should be a good return for those that supply electricity or like Tenaga lah.
Okay. Thank you, Seal. Thank you, Chong Yok Ning, for sending us stars. Jade say, don't see the star option, but hope your dad gets well soon. Thank you, Jade. He's making progress every day. Jesslyn say, can convert more US dollar to invest in US market. Yes, that's what I did. So I think now is a good time, personally, for me to buy US stock or maybe Hong Kong stock got drop or not. I mean, Hong Kong dollar compared to Malaysia ringgit, I don't know got drop or not. Never mind.
I think not much, but Hong Kong do follow the US dollar lah. I think
Ah,
they are highly correlated.
I see. Okay, interesting. Because I invest a lot in Hong Kong and US as well. In fact, majority of my money is in Hong Kong, US. So sad lah. Maybe make 20-30% return there. Then from the currency exchange, lose 10%. But never mind. I really don't believe we're gonna go like 3.6, 3.3, 2. I don't
Yeah,
think
I don't think so lah. Maybe stop around 3.8 lah. The worst
uh,
case lah.
and then it fluctuate just don't transfer in, transfer out like that lah. Then it's not a good thing to do.
Yeah, correct. Don't transfer in, transfer out lor. You need to hold in US dollar or Hong Kong dollar.
Yeah. So Lucas, what are the sectors or industry that you are looking into for year 2021?
For Malaysia, okay. Before I
Malaysia.
start my sharing, I would like to ask all my audience one very interesting questions. Okay, if the vaccine out already in Malaysia and then you can get the vaccine, will go inject this year?
Type
Can I?
in yes
Yeah,
or no or maybe or I will wait 2-3 months. Let us know what you think. Let's do some interaction, right, guys? Let's keep this interesting. Lucas, I think there is some delay. Last time not much delay one. Now got like half a minute to 1 minute delay.
oh, serious.
Wow! You see the comment? Everybody is saying they are not gonna. Wow! Really or not? Wow! Interesting, Interesting.
They are not get. They don't want to inject the vaccine.
Yeah, you look at the comment. Most of them say no. No or wait. If everybody wait, who's gonna be the first one to get it?
Let me
Oh, jialat, man.
let me have a look on my Facebook.
Only one say yes. Only one say yes. Ahmad say yes, right? Wow, most of the people say no. Wow, it's very interesting because I will go. I will go. I will
Okay,
go.
we done some research on whether people will go for injection, and the percentage is I think maybe it's like 80% doesn't want to inject, and 20% want to inject because of maybe some uncertainty and also some side effect. People they are scared of lah. And in US they expect to get the like 20 million people to inject last year, but right now it's like 2 million, which is really under expectation. Okay, so this is the thing that worried us because all the analysts give out their view and their calculation based on everyone is accepting the vaccine. So the valuation might be a bit too positive. Okay, and then they say, oh, this year might have some recovery stocks to play. And after we done some research on people whether they're going to inject the vaccine or not and the sentiment, I think maybe recovery stock need to wait until 2022,
Walao eh.
not this year. Maybe not this year. And especially now, I think this today our COVID case break new high, and
Hmm.
they are seriously considering whether we need to go back to MCO.
Really
And
or
this
not?
is yeah, this is one of the things that will affect us also.
Xiao liao.
So
So there could be a crash, like you said just now.
not crash lah, but slowly going down. I will think so lah. Will be very choppy lah. Will
Yeah,
slowly
slowly
going
going
down.
down, more pain than fast down.
Uh, okay, I have a different perspective between um other people. Other people say when retailer come into the market the market will crash or something like that. But personally I don't think so. I think if there's a lot of fund manager around and which they are in a high percentage compared to retailers the market will going to crash further compared to retailers because retailers when lose money they tends to keep the share and then don't cut loss on, so they won't create a chain effect. But if it's a fund manager, they have holding a large portion, they will throw everything once, so they will cause the market to go down lah. But right now I don't think there will be a flash crash compared to last year lah. Maybe it will slightly go down, go up, go down, go up like that.
But up will be also slow lah.
Will be also slow. I think will be very choppy lah. Will up down, up down, up down, up down like that. But won't have
Yeah,
a bull run.
I agree with you, Lucas. I see the observation, right? Most people, I mean, beginners are like that one, at least for the first 1-2 year. They buy a stock. If the stock go up, they will keep on. Maybe they sell with small profit. And if the stock go down, they just hold.
Yeah,
Hold.
correct, correct.
Yeah.
That's why the market won't go up and the market won't go down. If you want the market to go up, you need some people to hold the shares. Usually will be fund manager keep buying and keep holding and keep supporting the price. But retailer when go up see profit they sell, go down then then they don't sell and then they keep. So this is I think we are facing this kind of problem. Won't go up a lot, go up until certain point people sell, but go down, go down, go down, uh, people don't sell, and then the price keeps stagnant, something like that.
But if you say choppy market, down, up, down like 20%, up back 20%, a sideways trend very nice to trade, ma.
Yeah, you need to have skill lah. A lot of people they for especially for retailers they see the share price go up, they only buy. Then the share price go down, they cut loss. Then they cannot catch the trend now. So you need to really understand and know how to trade in this kind of market. Support you buy, when resistant you sell, then you in the right correction. But usually, I think most of the people they do reverse direction. Go up and they buy, then go down they sell. So this is what I observed lah. So you need to really know what is the support point, what is the resistance point, and what price you shouldn't buy in. So you need to know the team, you need to know fundamental and also technical as well lah.
Okay, interesting. Hey guys, if you like our sharing, please help us press love on this video or share this video with your friend so that we can reach more people, 500 to 600 people. Because I feel like once January this year start, it's like getting a bit. So let's keep things up back again. All right. So Lucas, I got a question for you from the audience. Hold on, very interesting question. I want to bring it up. Ding, ding, ding. From KKU. What about Mingtek and Lucas? Would you take the vaccine once it's out?
But there's an interesting facts very very interesting fact I read online. They say if you gonna COVID you will have 100% immune. You won't gonna again. But if you take vaccine, you still have chance to get the COVID, but maybe with the minor symptoms only. So what will you do?
You ask me, or you are saying what
Right.
will you do?
And then also vaccine maybe will have some side effect.
Vaccine may have some side effect. Okay. You tell me what you do first. By the way, Sulin, thank you for sending us stars. So, Lucas, what will you do? If you take, I take.
Okay. I will have the same mindset as normal people. I won't take for the first batch. Maybe I will take for the second batch. I'll see what is the situation like for first batch. And also I won't be the first lah. I'll be honest, I won't be the first to take in the injection. I'm not sure about you, Mingtek. Maybe
initially I very gung ho. I want to take it. If you say okay, you take a D directly, you are a free person. You can go any country. You can travel anywhere. You're completely safe. I will take it. I will take it.
But it's not 100% of necessity.
Huh?
It's not 100%. I think it's 80% or 80 or 90%, something like that. If it's 100%, then yeah, maybe lah.
I mean, like, there's no side effect so far, man. I never heard any feedback problem so far.
I don't know about the news lah, everything. I think the foreign news, I think they do have some side effect, but very minor lah, compared to the statistics.
So for me, I feel like, actually for me, it's like I'm inclined to take, but a lot of people advise me not to take. So it's like, okay lah, don't take lah. Later take a got problem there. But I personally is inclined. The moment I can go and get it, I'm gonna go and get shot. Then while everybody's still quarantined here, cannot go in, cannot go out, I'm at Japan taking photo, right? Having fun, right? I don't mind if it's not 100% because even if it's not 100% effective, it's 80%, 85%. I can go, and it's like kena COVID pun most of the people is asymptomatic. Most of the people, and I'm young. So with the vaccine, low likelihood to kena already. Plus, even if you kena, the likelihood to be symptomatic pun even lower. So lucky man, you don't see my sock so lucky. Yeah.
So after we take vaccine, we can go out freely.
If after the vaccine can go out freely, I would be the first to take.
I don't think so. I think after vaccine also you need to have some certain SOP to follow. I think you cannot travel to other countries, something like that.
If you go out already, still need to quarantine, then why take the vaccine for what?
True. Also, I have never been thinking these questions.
For me, okay. I give you example. If I am the health minister or something, I see there's problem. Okay, everybody don't want to take vaccine. Don't vote me as government. Everybody will be angry with me if I'm government. I see everybody don't want to take vaccine. I say okay, you don't want to take vaccine, is it? If you want to cross state, you want to go to Other countries, you must quarantine. You continue quarantine. But if you got the vaccine, you can papatao anywhere you want to go pun can. No need wear mask.
True also.
Then
I
will be
I
no
not
people who want to take. It will be a disadvantage for you if you don't take. And
true.
so that's my thought lah. So
Maybe we
and
can suggest the government also.
yeah, if they propose it like that, I go and take a deal. I young ma, what I scared.
Correct. But anyway, uh, throughout the sentiment, people still are not willing to take lah. So I think this will drag down the whole process lah. Maybe lah, maybe the thing will drag until next year already.
Actually, I'm really surprised from the survey that I see. Most of the people say no, right? Most of the people say no, which is a real problem, you know. Personally, I see it's a real problem. I see I invest in all these recovery
Yeah,
stock.
this is a real problem. So I think that the share market might, but sometimes you see a lot of people say that the share market now is they are not related to the real GDP anymore lah. So whatever the real economy reflect doesn't really affect the stock market because we come to an extreme the share that the stock that can perform especially those online technology counters they go up by a lot, but those that not performing maybe I think it's around 80% not performing, the 20% performing, but the whole index and the whole economy just bring out. And the performing ones they can go up in terms of valuation is very extreme. So this is the thing that you need to be aware on.
Understand. Hey, in the comment are very interesting, you know. There's a very valid point. Even if I get the vaccine injection, yeah lah, I mean there are few type of vaccine, you know. Some vaccine after you inject, you won't get the symptom, but you may still get infected. Some is like you won't get infected at all. So depend on what vaccine you get. So yeah, you're right. Even if I get a vaccine, I should not papatao, you know. This is a good point because when I come back, I may infect other people, even though I'm fine. Yeah, so it's actually not that easy. Okay, interesting discussion. Make me think twice. Now, if that's the case, Wai Ming is suggesting, should we buy glove stocks instead?
Okay, glove stocks, there's no recommendation here. Personally, I think their profit and their future prospect actually is quite transparent and it's quite predictable. Even though there's vaccine coming out, I think they really can sustain their profit. But one thing is investors don't like predictable and transparent. They want something that can spike their imaginations, especially on growth. Like for example, Tesla, there's some imagination on growth,
A lot
and
of
and
imagination.
they will buy in. Is in terms of like a bit of like gambling, but you show wow, this one sure can get this kind of profit one they don't want one because maybe they think it really reflected in the share price or something like that. But in terms of gloves, I think their profit will still grow maybe until end of this year. So
But the share price drops so much, man. Sometimes, you know, at some price, it could be good.
I think forward PE already down to single digit some of the company. So but the share price don't go up. So you ask me to advise you, I also don't know how to advise you. Especially
Hey,
those that
bro, you say so many things. What industry to look at next year, bro?
I will still go for tech counters
Tech, still go for tech, but selectively or most of it?
Selectively, I will still go for tech counters because other than tech counters, I think there's not much growth for other industry. Like even though like steel counters there's a trend over there, but I think that the demand is not quite visible yet. Okay, I have a lot of property business owner friends, and also some of the uh, those that sell things like DIY shop, this kind. They say people might wait for the steel price to go down, then only they will start to purchase into their inventory. They will still maybe stay uh, sideline first if they still have enough inventory to support their business lah. So they won't buy now lah. So if they don't buy now, so there's not much of the profit and revenue also lah. For
Yeah,
me
not
lah.
much building activity as far as I know. Actually, I studied the property industry. I don't see much launching this year and next year as well.
And then also the government stripping off all the big gigantic infrastructure
They
like
are wanting to restart lah, but as you say today, what happened today, bro? I don't know what happened today. Somebody say what Sheraton again? What's happening? I don't see it.
yeah, because if I'm not wrong, the DAP wants to work with UPNO to form a new government, something like that. So I also don't know what to say. They have all the time to play all these things, but they don't want to do the real work. I also don't know.
Hey, bro, this one already going into politics. But yeah, bro.
Yeah, we don't comment much on this.
Yeah. Okay. Which tech counter would you recommend? Big name.
Okay. You see, interestingly, those second tier and third tier counters that have a lower valuation, they spike up a lot last 2 weeks. I think last 2 weeks okay, like MMSV, like Lsoft, like this kind of counter, they're having maybe 20-30 PE. So I think that that's one of the reason also the funds flow into the third tier or second tier in terms of technology industry because first tier already go up to 80, 50, even hundreds. So they go for second tier. But second tier also up already. A bit tough to choose unless they have a major pullback or else I will consider not to buy. I just sit and hold my cash. I will do this way But like last 2 weeks if you are in my group you see I posted
money MSP
and some other counters like I also share Dufu, but Dufu stagnant not doing well but some counters do really do well for tech counters like Chrono also. They are so-called third tier second and third tier. The valuation is not up to 50, then suddenly 2-3 days they push up to 50 PE already. So game over So nothing much to play also. I expect them to go up slowly steadily but 2 days they pump up the share price already. So I take profit. I taken my profit for MMSE
So okay, so you think just watch this tech sector in terms of profit growth, you think will still be there, in terms of sentiment will still be there, but it will be down. So
but in terms of valuation, I won't go in big at the current price I need them to have a major pullback first. I will only start buying in.
Other than tech counters?
Okay, other than tech counter, a lot of people say plantation. I think the palm oil price couldn't sustain at current high level They will go down soon So for plantation, no. For oil and gas, maybe I will still monitoring. Maybe for F&B. But you see, F&B it's a very interesting thing. They are already a matured market unless there's a new product coming up. Matured market you cannot really grow much. You have no sexy team in terms of growth So what you can play for F&B, like for example poultry or maybe like cold storage food, you only can play for valuations. You cannot play on growth. When drop a lot, then you can buy until recovery to maybe previous valuation, then you need to sell. So not much growth not much like 10 bagger or 100% return. So that the team that really can give you 100% return is only tech counters right now.
Okay.
Really go up by a lot. So you ask me, like I say, maybe if I doesn't feel really comfortable, I will hold some cash until the share price go down, then I will start buying back.
How about somebody asking, how about beer stock?
Beers are on recovery teams. So if you can wait, you can wait. Like I say, maybe we will track this until 2022. So if you can wait and you can buy at a lower price, you can actually start buying. But you need to be really patient, really patient, and then you need to buy by batch, maybe slowly average down or something like that. But in terms of beer counter, I think there will still be chance for next year lah. Maybe not this year. Can start buying lah.
Interesting. Yeah, so can you talk a little bit about short selling? RSS we cannot do, right? Only institution can do.
Okay. The thing is, okay, let me explain. There's three major different of short selling. We exclude the PDT lah. We exclude the top traders. We see three major one. One is IDSS, intraday short selling. Second is RSS, regulated short selling. The third one is PSS, permitted short selling. Okay, IDSS is usually will be used by retailers. Why? Because they don't need to borrow shares. They can short sell, and then they need to buy back before the market close same day. Okay, so this one usually will be done by retailers. Second is RSS, regulated short selling. What is RSS? You need to borrow shares from certain party to short sell. Okay, this one will be based on agreement. There will be interest charge when you borrow shares based on agreement and the tenant, how many years, and how usually will be months, not years. Sorry, how many months, how many shares, and also what is the interest. So you can borrow from a department called SBL, share lending and borrowing, borrowing and lending. So this department, you will seek the share for you, and then they will structure an agreement between the holder, the shareholder, and the people that who want to borrow shares. Okay, so usually they borrow in a huge quantity. For example, maybe 1 million shares, maybe 100,000 shares. So why it's not popular amongst retailers? Because nobody will short in terms of one person. Nobody will short the market or maybe the share by like 10 million, 10 million, maybe 5 million worth of value. Seldom have people do that. So for retailers, we don't really look at RSS. But in terms of fund manager, sorry, fund manager or institution, they have the stomach to solo all the share and then to short sell. So usually will be popular among institution. Okay, retailer also can do RSS, no problem. But if you are looking to short sell maybe 10,000 worth of value, 20,000 worth of value, then people will think that don't waste time, right? They won't want to do 10, 20,000. They want to do like 5 million, 10 million worth of shares, then they will structure for you.
Okay. How about
the last one is the permitted short selling. This one is run by the market maker, like the Macquarie, the warrants. They structure call put warrants. They need to hedge again their position, so they need to do some rebalancing. So this one always there's no ban on this lah. So they always can do this, but this one doesn't affect the market much lah. The one that affect the market much usually be the RSS.
Bro, why don't believe that? I don't know. Like, why don't you see, like, based on the survey just now, right? Most of the people no to the vaccine. Do you think that this is something that haven't been factored into glove share price?
Possible, but one thing is there's no sentiment on glove counters right now lah. And then also I heard, yeah, I heard okay, in one interesting thing lah, if you are the owner of glove counters, in your perspective, you want the share price to drop or to go up?
Drop ah.
Drop lah, of course lah. If drop, I can buy cheaper what, because company mah.
But apparently they keep on like support the share price by buying back the share, isn't it?
I think it's not supporting the share price lah, because it's cheap, so they buy the share. Because I think Top Glove boss give this Top Glove, if I'm not wrong, they say that it's better than FD, which apparently is better than FD.
Definitely better than FD lah, but is FD kind of return what you're looking for?
Yeah, I think it's a very logic, and it's a very good thing to do if I have a lot of cash pile, nothing to do there, and also I receiving like 1-2% of a FD, I might as well buy back my share. Cheap
So,
now.
Bro, you are saying just because Top Glove boss buy back the share doesn't mean you should buy back the share.
Yeah, doesn't mean, because they are buying in different view. They are the owner, they won't sell the shares. They want to buy as much as possible. If you own a listed company, you won't trade your shares on. This is your control shareholding. So you won't sell. If it's cheap, then you buy back. So if I'm a owner of the company, like for example, like Gulf Counter, like owner of the company, I will borrow the share out for people to short sell. Then I buy back at cheaper price. I buy back at cheaper price. This one I earn. Second is I borrow share to other people. I earn interest. So I earn both. Because I'm looking at long-term picture. I'm looking at the maybe 10-20 years. Because I won't sell my share ma. I'm the owner of company ma. So if that's cheap, I buy low. I also earn interest low. So, but in terms of a trader or investor, not good for them because portfolio doesn't show nice ma.
So, are you suggesting something here?
No. It's logically, if I'm a boss, what I will do, okay? Not in terms of investor. If I'm the owner of the boss, what I will do.
Okay. Yeah, man. I see. In the past 2-3 days, the share that go down are usually the share that are in the regulated short selling list, but it's 200 company lah, and it's the company that is in the list and downtrend or not so much trend. Those are uptrend one tak kena so much.
Yeah, correct. Usually will be the hot topic stocks lah. So usually there will be a targeted company no.
Interesting.
But one thing is you need to really see the fundamental of the company. Last time, as I know, okay, we discussed with Rondi before, one of the counter. I don't want to say what is the counter. The share price is around, last time it's around 130 or 150 around there. One of the switch fund manager, he short sell the shares from 1 ringgit something down to 30 cents, and the share price doesn't come back up. And then I think the fund manager earned quite a decent return for short selling this share, because the company cannot deliver what they said last time. The company, they have a project in Malacca lah. I know you kind of guess which company is that.
Okay.
Very big project in Malacca last time. They have a strong selling point for their growth, but doesn't really deliver lah.
How the fund manager so no one?
Actually, it's logic sense lah. Maybe the fund manager do visit the development and found out that the development actually doesn't make sense, or maybe the project doesn't make sense, then they short sell. I think Rondi also know this, and last time he used to maybe buy in a lot. I don't know.
Rondi also kena last time. You know, I think I made some money or lost a little bit. once, but I sold out once the government PN lost the election.
Yeah, go down by a lot in short period of time also.
Mm.
Then then if you are a short seller, then this kind earn you big money. Oh.
Mm. Okay, interesting.
But I think for glove counter, even though the short seller short sell the shares, I think maybe they earn 10-20%, they will chow already lah. Because maybe if they rebound, they might lose money also. They scared lah.
I see. Okay, so you are heavy. You are like 看好. You think tech is something that is interesting? Any other sector?
There's not much sector also like in Malaysia in terms of growth. What else can we look at? Construction, property, not much. I,
No,
I,
sir.
I also I also thought that maybe this year the property and construction counter will recover at least to a certain point lah. Maybe not 100%, maybe 50% recovery. Also quite good the return. But after I survey all the vaccine and people don't want to take vaccine maybe I will reconsider lah.
Bro, I share one thing, my view on vaccine. Not everybody don't want to take, but I guess once the vaccine is readily available, there will be something happen that right now we don't know. Suddenly everybody go and get vaccine, and within 1 or 2 months, everybody got the vaccine already.
Possible, but so there's a lot of uncertainty this year. So I also very hard to like predict or something lah. You only can maybe see what is the next step. You cannot see what is the next 10 step. You only can go by one step to one step. Lor.
Like this, like government will say, if you don't have vaccine, right, you cannot go to office to work. But if you have vaccine, you can go to office to work. Still can work, no problem.
Possible.
Then
But
in 6 months time, the employer will prefer people that have the vaccine over people that don't have the vaccine.
But we don't have any clear instruction right now lah. So
Yeah.
whatever we say also
Then they can pull,
just guessing lah.
Okay, Jade Chong is asking, can I clarify? When a research company say a sector is overweight, does it mean it's good, or does it mean the sector is fat, or does it mean the sector observed for now?
Okay.
Before I think you can say no problem.
Sorry?
Research company, overweight, what does it mean?
Okay, overweight means that they are heavily, first thing, they are heavily doing research, and also they are think that there's a possibility that the share price or the industry will continue to run. Okay, underweight means that they're not looking into this company seriously anymore. So yeah, so I think this is one of the simple explanation that I can give to you lah.
Thomas Wong asking, hey, so you mean like property construction plus bank is the way to go if vaccine is back?
Yes, correct. But we need to really see when the vaccine will be out for public, and also whether public take the vaccine or not. This is the questions. Not recovery questions. We need to solve the first question first, whether people will take the vaccine or not. Then only we talk about recovery though.
Agree. Hey, bro, usually when the sector rotation come, right, the construction will go up first, then only property, is it? Or they go up together one?
Really depends. Construction counter will go up mainly of two things lah. There's a lot of project coming out, and then also there's a lot of certainty around certainty projects, and also the cost material cannot be too high lah. Then the construction will run. For the property is first there's a lot of things that will cause people to buy property though. Low interest, maybe you will have some new policy coming out from government that ask people to buy property, then the property market will go up lah. But now I think property market will be a bit slow because there's too much surplus around lah. I think even though you want to buy house, you also look at maybe sub sales. You don't look at a new condo. Maybe even you look at new condo is those that is affordable house. So for those that offer affordable house, then they can sell lor. No problem. They go for by volume. They don't go by the quality.
Okay. Now
I know you get interviewed by one of the property counters, the one that sell affordable house. That one I think quite interesting lah.
You mean what? I need to go and interview someone, is it?
You already interview one property company which do affordable house one. That one quite interesting lah.
Not me.
Or not you Sorry I think I
know what you're talking about. Why is that counter interesting
Because they do really can sell lah. And in terms of valuation, they are quite low compared to other property company. They are selling for 100 over 1,000. I think 100 or 200 over 1,000 landed house, single story. Very interesting. I think people will buy, even though the market is not good.
Interesting.
Yeah, very interesting lah. I think they do really can sell lah.
That one I will keep in view. Right?
Quite popular right now lah. And the share price also, I see it's on uptrend and also quite steady now.
Let me have a look. See. Interesting. Yep. Got story ma. How about foreign stock? Do you invest in any foreign stock?
I do really I don't really trade on foreign stocks. I do invest in foreign stocks like Facebook, Alibaba, Visa, Disney, this kind of counter for long term, which I don't really look at. I don't monitor lah. When there's a dip, I will buy. But
Like
then
both of them dip cow.
yeah, there's a dip, I will buy. There's no dip, I will just keep and I'll just put for long term investment. They are very solid counters. And I don't think in short period of time the culture will change and then people will stop using Facebook, Visa, this kind of thing lah. So it's for me for long term lah. I also interested to look into those maybe mid cap counters that have interesting growth. Recently, I do some research on the ARC, the fund management company, see what is their approach. Been very, very famous right now. I'm looking at their approach and see what are the company and the counters they are looking at. But few of the industry which is very interesting are genetic companies, EV companies, those that really have high growth company lah. But whether can sustain or not and can grow until certain size or not, then this one still a lot of question marks lah. And also space industry, these are the new industry lah. People are looking at lah.
Okay. All right. I think it's a very good sharing. We crossed the 1 hour mark. Thank you everyone for being here. Any other question from the floor? I think we will take another 5 to 6 minutes to answer your questions. Since we have Lucas here. By the way, who is new here? Type in me. This is the first time you listen to us give sharing all these things. So you can keep the questions coming. And if today, very interesting, today we actually attended Top Glove punya AGM, right? And we wrote down what we heard from the AGM into a note. If you want the note, like exactly what did we hear? What are the statements that we heard from the management of Top Glove about where their business will be next year? Why are they buying back the share, etc. If you want that, just join my Telegram channel here. I will send you the notes that we made from attending the AGM today. So if you are new, you can click and join the Telegram channel. Otherwise, I think they cannot press one. Okay, I'll keep it in the description later. You can keep the questions coming. If there's no question, then I will let Lucas go and hope everybody will get a good trading week ahead.
All right, thank you everyone for their time for having with us. So I hope that we will have more updates for the next few weeks.
All right. Thank you, Lucas, for joining us, and thank you, everyone, all 430 of you, for your continuous support. All right.
I think
So,
next time we can do a Chinese live. I think most of your
yeah,
audience requested that.
is it okay? Then next week we will have a Mandarin session, and I'm thinking to restart my Mandarin webinar soon. So, guys, English audience people, you have been getting non-stop English webinar. Mandarin webinar will be coming soon. All right. Bye bye, everyone. Have a good evening, and wish you all the best and great success in the future.
Okay, bye.